But the Cincinnati Bengals, we need to admit it, and it stinks for the AFC North. Everybody needs to start recognizing this. They're the team. They're the modern dogs. This is the team that you do not want to have to see whenever games matter. Their quarterback, Joey Burrow, and Joey Burrow is going to pave his own lane of greatness. He's going to do his own thing in the NFL. And there's a lot of people tweeting this and acknowledging that. I think it's because it's the most accurate. He is Tom Brady. Yeah. Joey Burrow is the fucking second coming of Tom Brady. For sure. He is the guy that's going to will his team. He's the dude who's going to show up in the biggest moments. National championship game when he was with Clemson, he had his fucking ribs caved into his lungs right before halftime. I mean, we were on the I was on the field calling it. I watched it happen. Him limping in there. And just all this stuff you hear about the moxie and the cigar and the swagger. Like, think about what that does with his teammates. When his team sees that their guy that is going to have a good game for us to win, and he's doing fucking look away.
Oh, so sweet.
In warm-ups in the middle of the snow, it's like, if that guy is that confident, that comfortable, that relaxed, and that cerebral, I feel like I'm going to be pretty confident, comfortable, relaxed, and cerebral. He is the perfect fucking quarterback. Ian Rappaport reported on his Instagram stories. We'll talk to him in a few minutes.
He does that a lot.
What is the deal?
With the filters and all that.
Yeah, and I enjoy that. I think that's clever. I think it is entertaining. It's a different way to go about doing it. But I couldn't believe that that's where we learned about it. Yeah. It felt like it was pretty big news. He reported on his Instagram stories, which are electrifying, even though Connor's a little bit negative about the filters that he uses. He tries to change the game, not be boring. He's a cool insider.
Yeah.
He said that Cincinnati is gearing up for an extension of Joey Burrow this offseason, and they are financially capable because business is thriving, was his report in basically those terms. I would keep him on the team for 10, 15, 20 years if I could. Cincinnati Bengals are a problem. And I think the conversation about the neutral site game was all Zach Taylor needed to motivate the boys, because a lot of people referenced it on the team. And Zach Taylor said, we just keep ruining these NFL plans. Oh, sorry, Atlanta. Sorry, 50,000 people that bought tickets. Logistically, they're going to have to sell tickets ahead of the time. But this Bengals team's legit. I fucking love them. And I think it's a big-time problem for the AFC North. Do you not believe that is the case?
No, as they are currently constructed, I believe that they are a problem for the AFC North. But, I mean, the Bengals could be Icarus. They could be flying too close to the sun. They might not be able to pay everyone. So we'll see how this franchise, who has new success, is able to handle the success moving forward. But as they are currently constructed in this current 2023 year in playoffs, they are a team to be worried about, and a team to be worried about as long as Joe Burrow is under center, because he is a cool motherfucker.
He is a cool motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Just not even blinking, dude.
Nope.
Nothing's a problem. In that weather, with those conditions. Now, he's an Ohio fuck. We know that. So he grew up playing football in the snow. I mean, I thought about that as I was watching the game. Like, that's a big deal. Now, granted, people in the South who have the warmer weather, they get to play football more like year-round. There's more training because, obviously, the weather is indicative of some shit that you can do outside in the north. So there's always a conversation about that. But I think him growing up in the snow, just even though nobody likes being cold, I don't think.
No.
Maybe there's a few people that do. But even in the fucking, like, cold weather, people hate the cold.
Yeah.
Everybody says, oh, you're from Ohio, you like the cold. That is not the case.
Nope.
You're always going to be cold forever. You just know how to deal with it. Joey Burrow being an Ohio fuck, I think really does help, like, the whole thing. This warm-up video that he did, this thing, as soon as this hit the internet, it was like, all right.
Oh, boy.
This fucking guy is... He don't give a fuck.
He's the guy.
The guy.
Trenton Irwin's on the other side of that. Obviously, they have a great connection. Does he catch this ball or not?
We still don't know. It is Joe Burrow, so I'm assuming he put it right in the fucking breadbasket.
Maybe.
But we don't know.
In the game, he didn't, so maybe.
But they're able to keep this team together. They're going to be a problem. And that dude, I don't know how you figure out if a guy's got it or not.
He does.
You need to figure out how you find what he has. You know what I mean? Tom Brady obviously has it. All the people that are at the top of the world in their profession have what Joe Burrow has. Not a lot of people have those. There's a lot of professionals that don't have that mindset. There's a lot of great professionals that don't have that mindset. There's only a few people that do. Seems like Joey Burrow's got it. What a fucking cool thing to have, and knowing it too. When he says, My window's my whole career.
Yeah.
Unreal.
I agree.
That's a fucking incredible line.
Yeah.
Because it's real. And I bet you if you asked Tom Brady back like 20 years ago, what's your window? It's my whole career. That's why we're in the middle of the Tom Brady conversation that we're currently in. This is what Joe Burrow's going to be forever. Congrats to Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. And I really do think, like I said, and we were talking about it a little bit, if Mahomes is fucking unbelievable. He really is. But when, Josh Allen recently has gotten a lot of the being in that like upper echelon.
Prototype.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If Mahomes is 1A, Burrow's 1B. Because like all the stuff that you're saying, like very few guys, obviously you have to be tough as shit to play quarterback in the NFL. Like everyone who plays quarterback in the NFL is tough. Like the amount of hits he's taken in the last 3 years to just get up and respond, but also like the stuff that you're trying to find that maybe one in like 100,000 guys have. Like he raises the play of everyone on the team.
I think it's more than 1 in 100,000.
Yeah, probably.
I think it's
I'm saying just like guys who play in the NFL, not like just in general.
Oh,
guys,
yeah. Guys that have been in
yeah,
the
exactly.
league.
Guys who are coming in. Like I really don't think there is any way you can emulate that or find it. Like and I think he's a guy who's had it from the get go, had it in high school, had it in college. Like and I don't
How
think
about
that,
him not playing, though? Imagine if they would have been able to see him on the field. Because I think in practice, he can make all the throws, probably does everything and chirps. But, like, moments are when Joe comes alive.
Yeah.
Like, this is when these
Biggest
fucking
moments.
guys.
Imagine if he didn't transfer. So
That's when, like, imagine if they just play him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume you put him on the field. Joe Burrow's going to come alive. Like, that is – because it's the moxie. Is he faster than anybody? No. I assume he's faster than some people. He's probably faster than me for sure.
Yeah. He can move.
I'd assume I can run a little bit. I'm old, though. He's faster than me. He can move.
Yeah.
He got the edge on some people. He can run.
Yeah.
But he's not like the fastest guy. Does he have the strongest arm? No. I'd assume, especially in some of those Ohio State quarterback rooms, I
Right.
assume there's guys that could throw like 80, 85 yards whenever he wasn't
Cardale.
playing or whatever. Yeah, I assume there's guys that just have absolute cannons. So he's not the fastest, can't throw it the farthest. I guess he's just more accurate than everybody.
insanely accurate.
So that's what coaches,
Moxie.
though, that's whenever they're picking who they're going to play, who they're not going to play, you got to, why didn't this guy play? Because if you would have put him on the field, I think he would have been the starter for fucking 5 years,
yeah.
obviously, immediately out of high school. He just has what's across your forehead, in the word you just said, the moxie. He just literally has the moxie of somebody who, in the biggest moments, just shows up. And not everybody has that. That's just a different thing. The big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games, right? That's the quote. That's why they are big-time players. And it's like every big-time game we've seen this fucking guy in, he has made big-time plays all the time. This dude is a legit rock star, superstar, and his hair is so
Unbelievable.
cool. It's so everything about him is like the perfect fucking NFL quarterback. He's an Ohio fuck. He's in Cincinnati. He can handle everything, and they're gearing up for an extension. It's like if they're able to keep just some of their weapons, like Hayden Hurst has become an absolute guy for them.
Yeah.
CJ Uzama was their guy. They bring in Hayden Hurst. He's still being very productive, obviously. That was an incredible route combination that had him wide the fuck open against that particular, because I think Jamar Chase went underneath, and all eyes go to the chosen one, of course. But it's beautiful what they've done over there. The offensive line, thought they were going to struggle. I think the weather helps them out a lot. Whenever you can't get as much traction, obviously that's a great thing for the offensive line as opposed to the defensive line, because they're trying to get off and be explosive like we saw fucking Micah do.
Ooh, yeah.
Man.
Like that's what they're like. When you don't have your legs, that's a big deal. So I think that was good for the Bengals offensive line, for that team, that particular group, to have those conditions. But still, with the way they ran their offense,
Yeah.
everybody's talking about how quickly Joe Burrow gets the ball out.
Yeah.
I'd assume that's out of necessity, because not too long ago, they couldn't protect Joe at all, and Joe was dying. So somebody was having a conversation, probably Joey and somebody else. Hey, we can't have you get Andrew Lucked. If you get Andrew Lucked, we are fucked. You are a guy. We need to protect you. So they changed up the offense, I would assume, to fucking help Joe Burrow. Now he has the second fastest from snap to ball out time in the NFL. Yesterday it was faster than obviously anybody for the whole weekend. I mean, it's a beautifully built operation over there right now. And it's crazy that it's happening in Cincinnati, but that has to give everybody hope, I would assume.
can that be a double-edged sword for Joe Burrow? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Like early in his career,
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, a little harder. He's hosting the
Oh yeah, the NFL awards.
NFL honors,
Nice.
That makes sense.
I believe.
But like where like he did take a beating and he did learn to
Just
get rid of the ball out and stuff like that. So now when he does have 3 linemen out, like that's not like he's done this before. He's done this a million times. It
They're
doesn't
prepped
affect-
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost won a Super Bowl without an offensive line.
Almost.
Bingo.
They're like, that's the funny thing. Everybody's judging Mike McCarthy. It's like Mike McCarthy saw the Cincinnati Bengals in a Super Bowl with no offensive line and said, fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
When we need one, we're going to take out our offensive line.
Simple.
That's what we're going
That
to do.
is genius, actually.
So the Cincinnati Bengals potentially the blueprint for why Mike McCarthy. Where are we trying to go? We're trying to go Super Bowl. What did the team in the Super Bowl do last year?
They didn't have line.
They didn't have
No line.
offensive line.
Don't
Makes
need one.
sense now.